like a freaking episode commercial.
Hey sis,
Got a moment?
we want to say we are here today with a hot new topic. Welcome to Hey Sis Got a Moment, the podcast where we dive into the real conversations about sisterhood, self-love, and uplifting one another. I'm your host, Maria,
And I'm Kia.
and we're here today to remind you of whether or not you're in the best relationship for you. Our topic tonight is when to know a relationship has run its course. And we have the most beautiful, most amazing guest with us tonight. Her name is Sierra Watkins, and that's Sierra Watkins on all platforms. Make sure you follow our sister.
Wrap it up tonight.
I'm so thankful that you guys are here with us tonight. We have an amazing show planned for you. But first, you always know we start with that mental check-in. So ladies, how are y'all doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good tonight. I can tell you I'm so happy to see you too, and I'm happy to be here. And this whole week, we're just trying to weather that non-storm, and we're glad to be here together right now.
Girl, let's talk about the hurricane really quick. I know it's not time for hot topics, but why they made us go and get all that water? And
then they bought it all.
they bought it all.
They bought all the water,
Now,
and then got the nerve to be at the lake swimming.
You know, I just want to say I'm thankful to have my sister here, the one and only Cece. Cece, we do a thing on the show called Mental Check-In. How are you feeling mentally, sis?
I'm happy to be here. I feel really good. Really good.
I'm so glad. And last but not least, we have myself. My mental check-in is I feel so blessed.
Yes.
This week I had so many amazing women show up and show out for me. I just want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to all of you all that have been in the comments, that have been following us, that have been really participating. I really want to say thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Well, just to let you know, we are here again to provide a little inspiration, a lot of mental clarity, and some juicy tea.
Yes.
So go ahead, get cozy, grab your teacups or your wine,
Or your
and
red
get
cup.
in with us as we share in the hot topics. So ladies, y'all know the burning question on the street is when and how to know if a relationship has run its course.
Mm.
And I kind of want to let y'all know why it's important to know this. There is a lot of energy that goes into toxic relationships. It causes stress, anxiety. It causes you to lose some hair. It even causes you to lose sleep. So make sure you all are checking in with us tonight, live, so we can tell you how to know when a relationship is toxic. But before that, let's get into Hey Sis Got a Moment hot topics. This week we're going to do a deep dive into a crucial topic, the knowledge of when to end a relationship. Many of us have been there before, feeling like I'm caught in between love. I'm I'm caught in between hate.
Mm.
And I'm caught in between wanting to choke somebody.
Catch a charge.
But you know what? No harm, no foul. Because learning how to love and being in a relationship is one of the parts about life that makes you grow. I just want to say that you have to know when it's time to quit a relationship because statistics say, and when I say statistics, I'm talking about Psychology Today, honey. They said that if you stay in a relationship too long, it could cause mental health issues. And you know our peace is too valuable for us to give up.
For real.
I know that's right.
It is because I'll be like, either give me my peace or if it don't fit, quit.
You must have quit. Now let's talk about one celebrity who realized that enough was enough. Cardi B, honey. Cardi B said that she had enough of Offset. Now, one thing about it, we don't know Cardi B. I listen to her sometimes. But I want y'all to take from this, even if you don't listen to her, the fact that she tried several times to leave the relationship, but she didn't know it was time to run its course.
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to give y'all some tips on when to know a relationship has run its course. Okay? Make sure you tag your friends, your family members, and your co-workers because we need everybody to come on in the room.
Yes, please.
And recognize these red flags. We're going to talk about some common signs that indicate when a relationship can be harmful, such as lack of respect, when he don't, that could be when he don't listen to what you say, when she don't listen to what you say,
Lord Jesus.
when she start frustrating you, when he start frustrating you.
Any belittlement going on.
Any type of degrading.
Any type
of degrading.
Yes.
Let's talk about manipulation.
Woo. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about if your person just drains you.
Let's talk about gaslighting. But we're not talking about narcissists.
Sounds like some juicy
Yes. We want to encourage you all to listen to your instincts because you always know what's best for you. Even if you don't act on it, you know what's best for you. So remember, always go with your instincts. I want y'all to know that you have to find a relationship that's fulfilling to you.
Correct.
You have to find a relationship that's justified with your beliefs.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
And you have to find somebody that understands who you are and what you were created to do.
As the church folks say, equally yoked.
Equal.
You better say it.
Now, guys,
Yes.
our wonderful guest tonight is going to be telling us about a time when she realized that a relationship has run its course. Cece, would you like to share with the people?
Well, this relationship was 8 years long. October 26th make 9 years. I still keep up with the date, Chad.
Wow.
But I knew the relationship was over when I realized that he was emotionally unavailable.
Was it Cancer?
He was a Gemini.
Oh,
we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about those signs of love making like
Listen, okay.
happy signs of love.
But I knew it was over when I realized that he was emotionally unavailable. Although I saw the signs, it just wasn't the time.
Bars.
It was a tragedy for me because I just feel like, at one point I really held on to hope. I really held on to the fact that I felt like things was gonna get better.
I see.
But one day we got into an argument, and it's like he said to me that he was emotionally unavailable towards me, and that was the day I got up and left.
Sister, first of all, I want to say I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
Whew, it was a time. Almost 9 years.
Almost 9 years.
Yeah, so I know you really
of your
summed
energy,
that up.
your love, and your
like
faith.
to go into that.
I know. But trust and believe, sister, that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
And you are standing here today a warrior. Xena Warrior Princess.
Hey, Survivor. I'm a Survivor.
One time for the 80s.
Hey. Yeah. These new kids are like,
Well, I want to say thank you for sharing your story with us. And I want to say the point where you realized that he was emotionally unavailable took so much strength for you to stand up and say, I'm not taking that no more. A lot of the people out there wouldn't have had the strength to do it.
Yeah, what was your breaking like? Just, you don't have to get into detail, but just like, when were you just like, you know what? I'm gonna do it right now, and that's it. Like, just that last time.
It was at pretty much that same day because when he said that, it triggered so many things in me, knowing that men that aren't emotionally attached to you are very dangerous because they create babies. They have outside relationships. They don't necessarily just care about your mental state. So when I noticed that, it's like I went to bed at midnight that night. The next morning I woke up, I called my sister, we got a U-Haul, and I left. That literally not even 24 hours after that conversation.
That's so much strength.
That is,
I commend you for that.
Let me share y'all a little bit about when I say beauty inside and out. Me and my sister left a job at the same time because we were trying to make sure that we were getting paid what we're worth. She is such a tender-hearted, beautiful person. That's why it's so hard to believe that somebody wouldn't be emotionally available to you when you pour out so much.
Correct.
But then that could be the key.
Correct.
Maybe you were pouring enough for you and for him. So he felt like he didn't have to be there.
And you know what's crazy is the fact that I realized that I was so busy trying to prove myself to him that I forgot to prove things to me. And it left me like in the wilderness.
Say the word.
Because for me, I'm more of on the emotional side. He's more of like, he has no empathy. Yeah. So it kind of like I was and I was always in overdrive, overcompensating in every area of the relationship.
I feel, wow, that drains you.
And I was drained. Like I feel so good being out of that situation.
Yeah.
Seriously, I feel really good.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet type of thing.
It is bittersweet because you think like you're gonna get married, you see yourself with this person, you think you're gonna have kids, you see a future. Yeah. And then it's like, okay, now I'm realizing like it's like when you just flatline. It's like, 9 years.
9 years. But for me, I would say don't look at it as a loss.
I don't.
Look at it as a love college. You got your doctorate in Love 101.
I know that's right.
And you graduated, baby. So when it comes to an end, that's when you're getting your diploma.
Yes.
Because that person has now elevated you to the point where you could stand alone.
Yep. And when you start over, you're not starting over from scratch. You're starting over from experience.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
It's a beautiful thing. That's why we want y'all to understand, again, the signs of staying in a toxic relationship. Again, stress, anxiety, weight loss, weight gain. You guys have to understand the red flags. And truly, the cost of staying in a relationship that is not
worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's definitely not worth it. Staying in a toxic relationship, you will spend double the years healing than you did in that relationship.
Absolutely.
One thing that I did learn is that I did heal. I feel like I healed like 50% of me in the relationship.
Yeah, that's
but of
normally
course
when you're ready to go.
I couldn't heal the other 50% because he was still in my space.
Right.
And then also I saw a quote on Instagram that said, what was it? It said something along the lines of, when you losing a toxic person is not a loss.
No, it's not a loss. It's definitely a win.
No, not at all. Because I've left toxicity and I felt like a weight just lifted off
Mm-hmm.
my shoulders. The next day, I didn't cry. I wanted to cry, and I couldn't cry. Like, I locked myself in the room, and I watched Girlfriends the whole season.
Wow.
And I did snow angels in my sheets.
Wow. Because you were able to sleep
Yes.
in your own bed.
In my own bed.
Wow.
And I gained weight in my bank account, and I lost weight in my waistline.
Yes.
Wow. It was great.
Give me up, Mama. Give me up.
Okay, hey, sis got a moment to elevate. Hey, sis got a moment to rotate that relationship.
Hey, elevate and rotate. Elevate and rotate.
Elevate and rotate.
Oh, yeah. Well, we want to say, Sister, where your cup?
Oh, my
Sister,
bad.
we want to
It
say
ain't fun.
cheers to you.
Cheers to us.
Yes.
Because my sister recognized when it was time to leave a relationship that wasn't suiting her. And sis, I want you to know that you're the type of person that deserves to have all your needs met because you're constantly meeting the needs of others.
Mm-hmm.
This woman actually drove me to work for 30 days at a job where she was not going to stay.
Wow.
Just to make sure I passed the probationary period.
Oh.
I don't know how many of y'all would do that. But this is the type of heart that she has. And she didn't tell me until the day that we all graduated from the class that she was not coming back.
I would have, look.
Right.
Homie, I love you to death. I would have dropped you off and came and picked you up.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. I never had an inkling that she wasn't going to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I would have been like, no, dog, I'll find another way. But she didn't even want to put that pressure on me. So when I say she has a beautiful heart and a beautiful spirit, I want y'all to know that. And that's why tonight we wanted to present you with a package for being our first guest and to let you know that, sister, you not only elevated, you not only stood on business, but you stood on wellness.
Wellness as well. Mental health wellness. You did that for yourself.
Whew, it was tough.
I'm telling you, so much strength. So much strength in what you did. And the fact that you are just able to pick up and go forward and move forward and learn from that and be like 50% I'm healed, to recognize where you're healed at and know that you still have a road to go. Make this journey your own.
Absolutely.
Sow into yourself. That all that love you were pouring into somebody else, pour that same love into yourself. Download that Groupon app and go crazy.
And I know it's a Groupon, baby. I know it's a Groupon.
Yes. I'm telling y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to highlight the type of empowerment that you get from recognizing when to walk away from a relationship. I mean, honestly, it leads to growth. It leads to health in future relationships. Think about how seasoned you are for your next relationship. Girl, you're going to be the filet mignon.
I know that's right.
They ain't going to have nothing on you. I want to just talk about for a moment standing on wellness.
Yes.
For me, when I walked away from a relationship that was just not up to par, I had to stand on mental health awareness. I had to start reading books. I had to start challenging myself and asking, what part did you play, Maria, in that relationship not working? And when I did that, I was able to go deep within inside myself and heal the part of myself that wasn't up to par in relationships either. Because if I was up to par, I wouldn't have attracted such a broken person.
It wouldn't happen.
So that's what we want y'all to take from this. The person that you want to be with, make sure you are that person.
Absolutely.
And that's going to require spending time by yourself, knowing yourself, meditating on yourself, understanding your likes and your dislikes. And one of the things that my sister did, she dated herself.
Yes, I did. I dated myself and I had a blast. Like I had so much fun. People would ask me, "You go all these places by yourself?" Yes, because are you gonna go skating with me? No, you're not. You're just not. Are you gonna go to the museum with me? These are all the things I wanted to do within my relationship, or even as a little girl. I had to heal the little girl inside of me. I got in my room and I reparent. I love you, mom and dad. Y'all did great, but I had to reparent myself. I spent time and soul into myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like all the love and care. Oh, when is his birthday? Oh, he loves this color. Oh, this cologne is his. And da 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 da. What's my favorite perfume? I like flowers every day. I start getting my own flowers, get my own silk sheets because I like to slip and slide in the sheets by myself and do snow angels. I like to get up in the middle of the night and make myself a sandwich. I like it and not wash the dishes. Sometimes. Absolutely. I might wash them in the morning, but you know what I mean. Because you know when you're in a relationship, it's not about you. Right. And you don't mind when it's the right person and it's not toxic. It doesn't take from you. You're giving. That person is sowing into you and you're loving to do the things for them because it's a give and a take. It's a give and a take. But when somebody is taking and not giving back, you're doing all the giving. Now you're empty and you have nothing left for yourself. Absolutely. So now you have to fill yourself back up with those things. You got to remember who you were as a child. You have to literally go back to that. That's why single isn't an overnight thing. It's not. It's a process. You don't just be saying, "Oh, I'm single now. Or I guess I just date every." Don't worry about what other people doing. Worry about what you're doing. You have more fun by yourself. You can do whatever. You don't have to go home because somebody done caught an attitude with at the restaurant. Find out who you are and the things that you like by yourself. Go to the library by yourself. Go on walks by yourself. Take yourself randomly on rides. Do yourself a favor and get by yourself and be one with yourself. Wow. Go to the library. Go somewhere quiet. Go get you a blanket. Go sit out by the park. Look at the sky. Peace is free. Peace is free. Woo! Stop looking for people for peace because it's too much of an expense.
It's too much. It's too much.
Absolutely.
I can tell you that been through it because you spoke, and the words that you spoke are the words.
I'm gonna stop right there because I'm getting emotional.
Yes, it's an emotional topic, and we want y'all to know that if you don't understand that you have us, you have your family, your friends to go to. There's always resources out there, and far be it for us to talk about such an emotional topic and not give y'all resources. Yeah, absolutely. So I definitely want y'all to know that you could go to Psychology Today and you can look up how to know when a long-term relationship has come to an end. It'll give you step-by-step, play-by-play of how to deal with that, how to cope with that. And I want to offer some coping techniques. The first thing is grounding. The second thing, like we talked about, was knowing yourself. And the third thing is talk about it. You don't have to pretend that you're okay. No. If you are in love with someone and it came to an end, you might have to eat ice cream. Yeah. Like Kia said, you might have to watch Girlfriends or your favorite show.
If you're legal, disclaimer, legal, disclaimer, got that blue card, go ahead and indulge.
In some herbal delights?
In some herbal delights.
Praise his name. And also, that brings me to my third point. Always remember that the Most High is there for you. If you don't believe in the Most High, whoever you subscribe to, know that your emotional connection with your spirit man will lead you to the right place to be. Yeah. Always touch bases with your spirit man because you have to know that you are several parts on the inside. And it's never going to lead you wrong. I want y'all to know that there can be a lot of emotional fallout with dealing with the relationship that's come to an end. Yeah. But you have to keep your mind clear. You have to keep your mind set. And you might have to do a little self-care. Sister, what's some of the things that you did as far as self-care when your relationship ended?
Okay. The first thing I did was think about the things that I asked him that I wanted to do. Like, you have a family day normally. I did everything that he didn't want to do. So you want to go play video games, you want to go to the basketball court, So I took myself skating. Like I said, I did little things that I wanted to do. Like I wanted us to go skating, and he didn't want to go. So I took myself. So I did everything I wanted to do. I don't care if it went to that expensive restaurant because it's by myself. So now it's half price.
That's true.
Not that
That's true.
Go on the lunch. Go to every expensive restaurant you want to go to at the lunchtime, 12 o'clock.
Lunch special.
Lunch special.
Can we get a little cheers to the lunch special?
Start having.
I love you.
Start giving yourself lunch brunches. Start giving yourself lunch. Go out. I started going to lunch. I got the Groupon. Got me. I'm sorry, I'm talking crazy because it hit me, and I'm a little emotional because this is an emotional topic. I took myself for a massage.
Mm-hmm.
I bought myself flowers every week from Publix. Wow. 3 for $12.
Wow.
Change out that bouquet. Makes your house smell amazing.
Awesome.
I bought myself cards until I didn't feel like it no more. I made myself feel special. That special that I wanted, that I was giving him to feel. I went to Publix and I bought myself chocolate covered strawberries. It's only $3.99 for 4.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
Love a good bargain.
When we say it's the little things, this is the stuff we talking about, and then the fact that you do it for yourself. So therefore, when you go into your next relationship, you fed yourself that you filled in that hole. So when somebody does it for you, it ain't everything. It's a plus.
Sister, now with that being said, the pluses and the minuses, can you tell us some benefits and some setbacks to leaving a relationship when it's run its course?
The benefits from leaving a relationship, I would definitely say one that was for me was building my relationship with the Most High. Even just like 2 days ago, I sat in my bedroom and I was listening to gospel and I cried. Like I cried because everything that I prayed for, like as far as like my mental health to get past this 9 years of like going through withdrawals to detox and really get rid of all the toxicity that came from this relationship, that was a benefit for me because the Almighty, whoever you believe in, is just absolutely like amazing. Just because of the fact that I did believe, but I didn't have a bond. I didn't have a relationship. I just knew that I was taught in Sunday school to...
You had a relationship. You just didn't realize. You had to be reminded.
Correct. And what the setbacks from that was, for me, it was financially. It was a big, huge financial struggle for me because he was horrible with money. Like, his money management was horrible. So I was able to take away from that just to gain more from finances. So now that the money that I was helping him with, like for his poor habits, I was able to put in my pocket.
Yes.
Those fake date nights that was all fake and made up. Now I can actually go on dates, as my sister said. I can actually go on dates and enjoy those dates without the arguments, without the silence, without the picking up the phone and I gotta wonder, okay, who are you texting? What are you doing? Are you on these dating apps? Like, so it was so many setbacks. So it's all a W for me.
It's all the win.
It's all the win. But the most important takeaway from that was simply just building my relationship with the Most High. And I'm forever grateful to be able to be a part of that.
I'm so proud of you. You learned so much, and you stood on it. You stood on it. You made sure that you didn't go back. You're going forward, and I'm so proud of you, sister.
You gotta keep going.
That brings me to my next point. One of the women that I love that stood on business, Tina Turner.
Ooh!
That's who we're going to be doing our mirror talk about tonight. Because I want you all to repeat these words after me.
Let's do it.
I have everything within me to be the happiest I could ever be.
I have everything within me
to be the happiest that I could ever be. I am more than a conqueror through Christ who gives me strength.
I am more than a conqueror through Christ who gives me strength.
I want y'all to know that Tina
Amen.
found her spirituality. I want y'all to know that Tina found her strength. She found her love for self when she stood up and left that relationship. I want you. Well, you know, she definitely did have a few challenges, but we're not promoting that. We're promoting the beating up of the low self-esteem. We're promoting the beating up of the downtrodden spirit. And we're promoting the beating up of not understanding that you are more than enough, you're capable enough, and you were called for greatness.
Yes.
So tonight, we want y'all to know you don't need a man nor a woman to make you who you are. You've already come equipped with everything
that was
already needed and necessary for you to thrive. So like our great sister Tina, and like many women, like your mama, your grandma, your auntie, like many men, like your daddy, your uncle, your brother.
True.
They stood on business. So just when you're thinking about, maybe I don't have a support system, maybe I don't think I can make it through this breakup, remember those who came before you and made it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have anyone to remind you, know that Hey Sis Got A Moment is always here.
Right here.
You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook.
Yay.
And you can definitely find us on YouTube. And you can email us at heysisgotamoment.com. We want you to know that we love you. We're here for you. And leaving a relationship that's run its course, it feels scary. But one thing about it, it's necessary.
Yes, it is.
One thing about it, you have resources.
Yes.
One thing about it, if it came to you, you can get through it.
Yes, you can.
Because it was meant to happen for a specific reason and a specific purpose.
And hold on. You got to take it one step at a time.
One day at a time.
1 second at a time. One breath at a time if need be.
Yeah.
Just the little things. Don't discount the little things. Because it can be hard, and I understand that. But don't discount the little things. All right? We're praying
also,
for you.
Please be patient and kind to yourself.
Yes.
It's very important.
Give yourself grace. Yes.
And when it comes down to the resources, it's very important to reach out to your family, your friends. The day that I got up and left my relationship, I felt like I had no one. No one at all. And I've been a giver all of my life. The day that I got up and left my relationship, old friends started hitting me up. Old friends went and got me a U-Haul. Old friends offered me a place to stay.
That's how you know you're doing the right thing.
People that I haven't talked to in years reached out to me.
Yeah.
And they had no idea what I was going through.
Step out on that faith.
Step out on faith, literally.
Yeah.
And please utilize those resources because it's necessary.
Yes.
But be kind to yourself and feel those emotions. Because if you don't, you're going to get right back into the same situation with a different person.
Yeah. Date yourself. Don't jump into no rebounds. Date yourself. Don't even get no midnight snacks. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Let it all go, honey. It ain't worth it. All right, that's all I'm saying. Drop a soapbox.
It's not worth it. Well, we definitely want to make sure that you guys have all of the information. If you don't have a friend, if you don't have a family member, and you don't have a coworker, you can definitely reach out to Cece at all her platforms, Sierra Watkins.
Or
subscribing.
Sierra Sky,
right now.
SKYI. And I'll get back with you.
Yes.
You can definitely reach out to me at Hey Sis Got A Moment
Isn't it at Gmail?
at gmail.com. So it's Hey Sis Got A Moment at gmail.com. I'm always here for you. I'll give you any resources that you need. And if you can't reach me or CC, you can definitely reach out to our sister.
Anytime. I'm at the same email.
At the same time. But her TikTok is Shanta D.
It is.
At know that my sister stands on wellness.
I do.
She is a fitness trainer. She helps you get your wellness together, body, mind, and soul. So if you're one that has to physically move to get past the
Check
breakup,
me out.
if you're one that needs a little aerobics to get past the breakup,
Or if you just want to twerk.
check my sister out.
I got you.
Yes.
Energy. Because this is what I did to get past a toxic relationship and it just stuck. Sometimes God be trying to send you on little missions and you just never know where you end up.
Yes. So with that being said, we want to thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Hey Sis Got A Moment. We hope that you have found our discussion powerful. We hope that you have found our discussion engaging. And we hope that you have found our discussion encouraging. Because that's the biggest thing that we want to do. We want to give you love, power, peace, and understanding.
Yes.
And most of all, we want you to know, hey sis, got a moment for love?
Yes.
Hey sis, got a moment for power?
Mm.
Hey sis, got a moment for good energy?
Energy, yeah.
And those, if the topic resonated with you and you really want to know more about it, reach out to us. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yes.
Connect with us on
Feedback.
social media,
We need it.
Instagram,
We wanna talk
TikTok,
with
YouTube, Facebook, all Hey Sis Got a Moment. Or if push comes to shove, just drop down and Google us. Oh, did y'all know
And you
we're
guys
on,
can
we're
talk.
on Google now? Oh, that's a little.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
And a period.
I just
And we are.
and we are.
I gotta say it on all three cameras. GOOGLE. Oh, okay. Google. Okay.
Google, Hey Sis
Google
Got a
us.
Moment.com.
Google us. Google
But
us.
I want to thank our producer, Robin Wilkerson. Thank you. Shout out to Robin.
Big shout out. Big shout out.
She's an amazing producer. You can find her at Robin Wilkerson. On her social medias, she has Facebook, she has TikTok,
Y'all,
she has
she's in here
Instagram.
serious getting us together.
I mean,
Like,
that's how come we look so amazing.
yes, we
I
got
wanna
big
thank-
things to pop in, producers
Yes.
and things, lighting and things, but we doing it for y'all.
It's all
It's
for
not
you
even.
guys.
It's not even for us.
It's
for
all
y'all.
for you guys.
Yeah.
And we definitely want to thank CC. So CC, we want you to open your gift. And again, she's our first guest. So we just wanted to thank you and share with you just a few tokens of how much we care about you and how much we love you.
I love y'all too. But I'm so excited because I love you too. That's
Yes.
my love language.
Oh,
Yes.
that's perfect.
Oh, wait, because I see something for skin.
Ooh.
All right now. All right now.
Y'all love me a good mask.
Yes.
Don't play with me.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's beautiful.
Let me tell y'all, I am like,
so
I love journaling. Journaling is one thing that helps me throughout this.
Oh my
Because
God, that's perfect.
When I have those moments of sorrow, sometimes I'll go back and look at my journal and I'll be like, oh, that's why I left her. Okay.
Yes.
Gratitude journal too. Yes. So this calls for a whole night of just journaling
Pampering.
and pampering.
Listen, with
Yes.
the ice cream.
Yes. Woo.
Baby, all these are,
Oh, that's so nice.
Stop playing with me. Okay.
That's so cute. I like the real thing. This too. Real
That's
thing
a
is
look
good.
goody.
I know. That's why I'm like, I want to sit on my bed Indian style.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
I'm about to use these tonight to
love
come out of this
it.
makeup. Stop playing with me.
I
That
love
is
it.
beautiful. Look at that beautiful makeup.
I
It's
know.
amazing.
Oh, y'all.
That's the
Don't
Don't play
play
with
with me.
Oh my
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play.
Okay. I think this is,
Ooh.
and it's healing. Stop playing with me. I love a good candle. Don't play with me.
I'm
Yes.
so excited for you to take the bag home and just pamper yourself. Ladies
That's
and
what you gotta
gentlemen,
do.
when you all
That's
make
like
the
a whole
decision to
pampering night
stand
right
on
there.
business,
Yes.
God will provide for you. He definitely
It is
will.
champagne.
And I want to thank my
Champagne.
sister, Kia. We've had a very busy week, guys. She not only does fitness, but she's always here with Hey Sis Got a Moment. She's always taking my phone calls when I wake up at 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning with random ideas about the show. She's always here to listen.
We are yin and yang.
Yes, we definitely
We are
are.
yin and yang.
We are yin and yang.
Yes.
So I wanted to make sure that you opened your gift and enjoyed yourself and just know how much we love you on behalf of Hey Sis Got A Moment.
I wanted to say Indian style on my man. Okay, let's see what we got going. Let's see what we Watch out now.
I love her.
Thank y'all so much.
And who y'all see on this camera is who she is in real life.
Yeah, she's definitely hilarious. She is hilarious.
Self-care, y'all.
Oh, she has a self-care journal.
Self-care. Okay, sorry. I like that song though. That's the jam. Okay.
Self-care.
That's pretty. I love that.
It really
I love
is.
it. I love them colors. Those are my favorite colors. I already know.
Yes, we got the face mask. Because ladies or gentlemen, skin is
What's your
very
secret
important.
shopping when we was in the mall?
I can't deny or confirm any claims.
I tried to watch her. So when the husband watches this back, I tried to stop him.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I know.
I was even telling the people, the ladies that was helping us, listen, I gotta stand right here. I can't go over there because if I leave, she gonna start buying. She twirling all in the middle of Sephora.
I know Sephora. Free shout out to Sephora. It's amazing.
I'm spraying it all.
Skincare, perfume, whatever you need. Or you can come on Hey Sis Got A Moment and share your story.
And don't get no Tom Ford.
Beautiful gift as
I'm
well.
sorry, Tom Ford. No.
Continue with your bag.
I just didn't like the tobacco vanilla.
Continue with your bag.
It smelled like a cigarette. Okay. That rolled through a Springfield.
Oh
Okay. I got this too.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, Tom Ford. Sponsor us.
My sister got makeup cleansing wipes.
I love. Oh, and they melon pop.
Yes.
Oh, I'm one of them. Sorry, y'all.
Do you like it?
Yeah, that's just. That smells so good. Oh my God.
She meant to say sugar.
That's sugar. It smells like sugar.
Yes.
Oh, I got one too, and it's the healing one. I can't wait to go home. Put this right next to my other one. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
To the one we bought. That's the only thing I bought when I was in the mall. Babe, I only bought one thing in the mall. I only got the candle, just like she was supposed to. Japanese cherry blossom, mama, you can't have this.
Aww. I'm so glad, and thank y'all so much for watching the show tonight and sitting here with us as I gift my sisters. I want y'all to know that there are special people in your life that care about you and love you. A relationship is not the only way that you can get love.
A shower steamer.
Oh, yeah. She's going to get some love tonight with her shower steamer.
No, I can't. They got to fix my shower still.
Oh, okay.
Girl,
that's a different topic
that's a
for a
whole
different
different
day. Also, I want y'all to know that we're going to do a prayer tonight for healing. We're going to do a prayer tonight for enlightenment. And we're going to do a prayer tonight for discernment. So, again, if you are not a believer in the Most High, if you are a spiritual subscriber, if you are someone that's on the fence, it doesn't matter. We come to you in love, we come to you in peace, and we come to you in harmony. So with that being said, we're going to close our eyes and say a little prayer, and we hope that you do the same. Most High, we come to you giving you praises, honor, and glory. We thank you for our beautiful subscribers. We thank you for my beautiful sisters that are here and every woman that is in this room, every woman and every man that is watching. We pray that you give them a spirit of discernment so strong that they're able to protect themselves. We pray that your will be done in their life. We pray that you be able to lead them, Father God, from a hurtful situation, Father God, to a helpful situation. Lord God, fill their cup up so that they realize that you've given them enough on the inside for them to spread love to each and every person on the outside. Lord God, I thank you for all of our experiences because it's made us who we are. And I thank you for allowing us to graduate with summa cum laude from Relationship 101, with our doctorate, with our masters, and our associates, to those that haven't had a lot of relationships like myself. But nevertheless, it's still very, GED. Very important. Okay. And to those that may have a GED and love 101, we still wants you to stand on wellness and know that through self-care, self-love, peace, harmony, and protection, you will get to the place that you're destined to be. So with that, we say, hey sis, got a moment for love?
Yes, always.
Got a moment for kindness?
And do.
Well, with that being said, we wish y'all love, kindness, peace, and health. Have a wonderful night.
Yes, Lord.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Don't forget.
We love you.
Guys, don't forget to rate the video, review the podcast, and we have a
Like and
special
subscribe.
shout out to our TikTok friend who
Yes.
actually posted us on his page to help us get our subscribers to the point where they need to be on HeySisGotAMoment.com.
Yes.
I thank you so much, Mr. Blazington and Mrs. Blaze. I
Thank
love
you.
y'all. We appreciate y'all. And may you have many, many blessings.
Thank you
To
so
all
much.
y'all that support us, thank you so much. Remember, Hey Sis Got a Moment is here for you.
Yes.
Good night.
Love you. Good night.
Good
night.
night.
I don't know if that ended. Did it end it?
Okay, I do. Okay. Okay, so just so you know, yeah, the TikTok people probably ain't gonna have the best experience, because when I was watching it on my computer, it like the camera was not the right orientation or whatever.
No.
That's why I was trying to fix it or whatever. Because I'm like, no one wants to watch the whole thing. You guys are upside down.
We were upside down.
But then when I changed, the TikTok you have where you can change the orientation, and then it was fine. So I don't know if everyone else
got to
or whatever. So that
We'll
part
just
kind of because
repost it.
I was messing with this camera, but the other two cameras on Facebook and YouTube are fine or whatever. So.
Okay.
Or just so y'all know whatever. So yeah, it was great. Whatever. How y'all feel about it?
How was it? How'd you enjoy the show?
I know you just